Barbecue. Here we are in downtown Thorndale, Texas, home of Thorndale Meat Market and Trey Felton Barbecue. As you can probably hear the cars going by, it's a little bit on the noisy side, but so it's real easy to find. You come on down to Thorndale Meat Market and you're gonna have some barbecue. What I'm hoping is that we're gonna go inside here and we're gonna meet Trey Felton. Trey, of course, means the third. I like to call him the triple threat because the man can cook some barbecue. What we'll go in here, we're probably gonna see, what I'm hoping is we're gonna get some pork ribs going, and I'm gonna tell you, they're truly some of the best pork ribs you've ever eaten. Actually, I prefer his over anybody else's pork ribs that I've ever eaten. Now, I've been to Kansas, I've been to Memphis, I've been all over the United States, and I really think you're gonna enjoy it. All right, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Trey Felton, the triple threat. How you doing? Good morning.
All right.
Hey, we're here with Texas Barbecue this morning, and we're wondering if you can show us a little bit about pork ribs, how you prep them, what you do to get them on the pit.
I think we can do that.
All right.
Yeah, let me grab my hat. I want you to get my
Bad hair day?
Yeah.
All right.
What we have here, two types of ribs, actually three. You got your baby back ribs.
Right.
And you got your pork spare ribs. Pork spare ribs kind of the icon of Texas barbecue. That's the full slab of spare ribs. You see almost oval shape. And then you have the trimmed down St. Louis style of spare ribs. The baby backs, you know, kind of popular by the whole Chili's slogan. Less fat. Actually not a true rib, but I mean it's basically lean white meat versus this. You have a little more fat, a little more flavor in it. These are a little more inexpensive. Baby backs, a little more pricey. They actually come off the loin, so a lot of people like them. We do both, or all three, and they all cook about the same. We don't trim our ribs. We basically we cook them at a fairly high temperature. A lot of our cooking we do hotter than most. I don't like a ton of smoked flavor. That's why we use oak. But mostly managing your heat is kind of what I think is most important with ribs, aside from seasoning. Now our seasoning, we use basically salt and pepper. There's a little garlic, a little paprika in there, but it's mostly salt and pepper. I'd say about 85–90% of that. So I don't like to over season ribs. I like to just get enough on there just to give it a little flavor. I mean, if you get too much salt on there, you can definitely ruin your ribs. So nothing fancy when it comes to seasoning.
Okay, Trey, I see some membrane on there. Now, a lot of people, especially at home, will take the membrane off, but you're not doing that, right?
Nope.
Why is that?
Efficiency for one. It would just take a long time, as many ribs as we go to, but you get them hot enough, you really can't tell. I mean, nobody really eats off that bottom side anyway. Most of the eating, once you trim them, is done off the side. We don't cook our ribs till they fall off the bone. We cook them till they just almost fall off the bone, or at least that's the goal. You know, we don't get it right every time. Usually, if we do anything, we do overcook them. If you overcook them, you know, it's harder to serve because when you start to slice them, they just fall apart. So when you're trying to make money in barbecue, you want them to still be able to be sliced.
Well, let me tell you, Trey, you know, I pride myself on pork ribs when I make it, and my son makes it excellent pork ribs also. But I've been to, as I was telling the Texas barbecue fans, I've been to Memphis, I've been to Kansas City. Actually, I've been eating ribs all over the place, and to me, when it comes time to get pork ribs, you're the man that I want to go and eat pork ribs with. So, I mean, I'm very serious about that. I've been to all these Texas barbecue places, and you're hands down the winner.
Thank you. Well, and you know, with ribs, there's so many different ways to flavor them. I mean, ours tend to be a little sweeter. My dad, the original Trey Felton, he doesn't care for the sweet part. I mean, he likes it, but his were more just a salt and pepper, sop on there, but he did less of the sweet style of ribs. But even within our own barbecue family, we have different opinions on what's the best flavor. You know, a lot of people like hot ribs. I've seen people using a hot red sauce on it. That's the cool thing about ribs, is you can make them taste however you want. I even sometimes when I'm cooking at home, I like to put like a blueberry habanero glaze on them. Wrap them in foil and let that really soak in. That's stuff you can do at home when you get plenty of time to play with it. Here, you know, we got to get them out, get people served, so we kind of, and I hate to say this, but it's almost, you know, McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, you expect the same thing every time you go. Barbecue the same way. They want the same thing every time. They don't want you, you know, winging it every day and having a different flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to be consistent.
All right. Well, do you want to take them back and put them on a pit?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it, Texas Barbecue. Okay. Here we are at the pit with Trey. Go ahead, Trey. What you got going on here?
Well, this is our Old Faithful, our kind of first pit. It was actually built out of an old bridge that was torn down in the 30s or 40s here in Montgomery County. And you can see this right here used to swing up and they'd shovel coals under it, and it was a direct heat smoker. Well, I've even got a picture from like 1975 with my dad and my grandpa shoveling coals under it. But we converted to an indirect heat pit now. We got the firebox, got the smokestack, and it's called Old Faithful because this thing just cooks like a champ. No matter how old it is, it maintains heat, and it doesn't flare up. You don't really have to do much besides start a fire in it. We've got our other new pit over there. That's a much more heavy duty pit, but I like this one. It's just the one I've always cooked on. Squeeze these in here because I got a lot of stuff to get on here today.
Trey, I see you've got quite a few things on here already. So what do you think the temperature of your pit is right now?
Probably getting close to 300.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get much above that.
But you did say you're going to cook it probably at a little higher temperature than most people, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it depends who you're talking about, but a lot of guys are cooking low, like 250 or so. I've even heard of lower than that. But, I've always found as long as if you trust your pit not to flare up on you, you can go hotter. And I do know some things about this pit up here is much hotter than right here. Part of that's because you got a little dip in there, but then it gets hotter again down here by the exhaust pipe. So if you know your pit and know where you can put stuff, you can see I'm putting the big end of the rib closer to the fire. I'm putting my thicker St. Louis cut closer to the fire. I've got my chickens in here in the middle where it's cooler because you don't want to burn the skin. Got my big beef ribs down here close to the hot part of the exhaust, chicken breast. They can stand a lot of heat. So just knowing what you're cooking. You know, I got briskets on the other side, but they'll be there for a while. So definitely not worried about overcooking the briskets. Not until you get 10, 12 hours from. But yeah, we usually try to squeeze a little bit more in here, and then as soon as this one's full, we'll bleed over into our other big pit. But this is a good standard. These ribs will probably get us through the morning. And then once I take these off, I'll throw a few more on for the afternoon and see where it goes. That's the thing with barbecue. You never know if you're going to sell it or not. You just kind of try to run out, but not run out too early.
Right. Trey, how long are you going to keep these on there, the ribs?
About 3 hours.
3 hours. Okay.
And it really depends. You know, when you're cooking outdoors, one issue we have here is we have the south wind. We've got these buildings filtering the wind through here, and they'll pull heat out of the pit. So I kind of try to keep an eye on this thing. I try to keep it just in that red zone. So we're right there. But if I get a wind, that will drop down, and I got to throw more logs on there to keep it hotter. Part of the game, you know. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Now, Trey, how long you're open? How many days a week?
7 days a week now.
Wow.
Yeah, for many years we we didn't open on Sundays, and now Sundays is actually one of our busiest days of the week.
Right.
Saturday by far the busiest day. Now it's springtime, it's really starting to pick up again.
Okay. Well, Trey, Texas Barbecue thanks you. What we'll probably do, if that's okay with you, we'll come back when we got some ribs ready. We'll let you cut into them, tell us what's going on whenever you do that.
Okay.
And if I'm lucky, you'll let me have a bite or two, right?
We might, yeah, we might.
Okay.
We should have some left still.
All right, Texas Barbecue, Trey Felton, the triple threat for me. I love this guy. He is a pit master genius, and I really encourage you to come down to Thorndale, Texas. Come eat some Frank Felton barbecue. All right, we'll see you guys later.